In this video, we are going to study about human digestive system. Here in this picture, you can see the organs associated with it: the mouth, the three salivary glands, esophagus, liver, stomach, pancreas, gallbladder, large intestine, small intestine, appendix, rectum, and anus. These are the parts of our human digestive system. As we are aware that digestion starts in our mouth, the carbohydrates are broken down with the help of salivary glands producing saliva. The saliva contains salivary amylase styrene and it acts upon starch and breaks it into maltose. The nature of saliva is slightly acidic or neutral. Mucus helps to form bolus and water lubricates food. The tongue in our mouth helps in moving the food as well as swallowing, and the four kinds of teeth that are present in our mouth helps in chewing the food. The alimentary canal consists of mouth cavity, that is mouth, lips, tongue, teeth. Next word is pharynx. Third is esophagus. Fourth is stomach. Small intestine has got three parts: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The large intestine: caesium, colon, rectum. Salivary glands: parotid, submaxillary, sublingual, liver, and pancreas. Let us see how it all works. Pancreatic juice, which contains three enzymes, lipase, trypsin, and amylase, which acts on fats, proteins, and starches respectively. This gland also secretes hormone, insulin, and glucagon. Therefore, it is called a dual functioning gland. Liver. Function of liver: formation of bile and bile salts, which play an important part in the emulsification and subsequent absorption of fats. Regulation of blood sugar: excess of glucose and amino acid is converted into an insoluble carbohydrate, glycagon, and stored in the cells of liver. Whenever the level of sugar in the blood falls, glycagon is reconverted into glucose and releases into the bloodstream. Storage of iron: millions of red blood cells disintegrate every day in the liver. Their decomposition is completed and the iron from the hemoglobin is stored. Deamination: excess of amino acids are not stored in the body. They are converted in the liver into urea, which is finally removed by the kidneys and excreted in the urine. Manufacture of fibrinogen: fibrinogen is a blood protein needed for blood clotting, is produced in the liver. Detoxification: toxic materials are detoxified, rendered harmless in the liver and excreted. Storage of vitamins: liver stores fat soluble vitamins A and D. In this table, we are discussing the reason of secretion of various enzymes, their class of foods on which they act, and what they produce. Mouth contains salivary glands that produces saliva. It contains salivary amylase styrene. It acts upon starch and converts maltose. Stomach has gastric glands in stomach. Gastric juice. Gastric juice contains pepsin and renin. Pepsin acts on proteins and converts it into peptides. Renin converts milk protein and clots it, curding. In stomach, 0.5% hydrochloric acids are also secreted. It provides acidic medium for pepsin and kills most bacteria. No absorption except of alcohol. Duodenum, pancreas, pancreatic juice, trypsin. It acts on protein and peptides, converts them into amino acids. Amylase, starch, and maltose. Lipase acts on fats and converts into fatty acids and glycerols. Liver has bile, and biles act on fats and breaks it down, and this process is known as emulsification. Ileum, gland in ileum lining between villi. Villi, we know, are present in the small intestine and they increase the absorption area. Erepsin, it acts on peptides and converts it into amino acids. Lipase acts on fats, converts it into fatty acids and glycerol. Maltase acts on maltose and converts it into glucose. Sucrase acts on sucrose, converts it into glucose and fructose. Lactase acts on lactose, converts it into glucose and galactose. Colon, it is a part of the large intestine, and it leads to absorption of water. Most of the absorption takes place in small intestine.
Next one is digestion in human being. The process of digestion is start in the mouth. First of all, carbohydrate is broken down. The glands, the salivary glands are present in the mouth, which convert this carbohydrate into the simple sugar with the help of a salivary amylase. Then the food is moved down to the esophagus. The wall of the esophagus having a muscles which continuously contract and expand. As a result, the food is pushed down. This movement is called the peristaltic movement. After the esophagus, the food is reached to the stomach. The wall of the stomach contain the gastric juice. The gastric juice having three substances. One is HCl that provide the acidic medium for the function of the pepsin, because the pepsin is an enzyme which cannot work in the basic medium. It work only in the acidic medium. So the HCl provide the acidic medium to the pepsin. Secondly, it kills the bacteria whatever is reached to the stomach. Then second one is a mucus. Mucus prevent the lining of the stomach from the attack of the HCl. Otherwise, if it is continually secreted, the stomach wall will damage. So mucus protected from the attack of the HCl, and pepsin convert the protein into the peptones. After it is reached to the small intestine is the site where the complete digestion and absorption of the food is occur. It gets a secretion from the liver as well as from the pancreas. Liver secretes the bile juice. Bile juice convert the large fatty molecules into the small globules, and pancreas release the three enzymes. First one is a trypsin that converts the protein to the simple proteins, and lipase which work on this fats and converting into the small fat molecules. After that, the amylase which causing the digestion of the carbohydrate. One more thing is released in a small intestine, that is the intestinal juice. The wall of the intestine contains the glands which secretes this intestinal juice, which causing the complete digestion of the food. It means this intestinal juice again work on the carbohydrate, fats and proteins and converting into the simpler substances. The wall of the intestine also contain a finger-like projections, or the inner wall of the surface having a finger-like projections called the villi. Villi causing the absorption of the food material by providing a large surface area.